Hey truckers, if you've been doing this job for a few years, then you've most likely learned a lot of stuff, a lot of tips and tricks about how to do your job efficiently, effectively, professionally. And I like trucker stories. I always like to learn new things, and I like to pass on what I've learned to other people, and I like a good trucker story. In this video, I'm going to share with you a 20 plus year old story that is my best story. I'm going to tell you about the most valuable and important lesson that I have learned since starting this trip 20 plus years ago. Thanks for watching my channel. So, the most valuable lesson that I have learned since getting my CDL 20 plus years ago came from my trainer. I've had a couple different trainers. The first guy taught me to run dry vans. At that time they were 52 feet long. They've obviously gone up to 53 now, but and then later on I had another trainer that taught me to do flatbed. But my very first trainer was named Fred, and Fred had been driving at that time for over 30 years. He started off driving milk trucks for his dad at the age of 13 years old. And it was funny, he told me a story about driving milk tankers for his old man at 13 years old. The very first ticket he ever got, the cop pulled him over because the cop told him he couldn't see a driver in the driver's seat of the truck. And so that was pretty funny. But Fred had been driving for over 30 years when he trained me to pull dry vans. And I remember about maybe 4 months after I got out of Fred's truck, I heard about Fred having a major accident. He was involved in a major truck accident that was his fault, and he lost his driver's license over it. And it was a sad thing. People got hurt. Fred was pretty badly injured. But I remember when I heard about that, it really impacted me because I really liked Fred. He was a really good professional truck driver. He'd been doing it his whole entire life. He probably knew things. He probably forgot more about truck driving than I will ever know. And it really impacted me because it taught me the most valuable lesson that I have learned to this date. The most valuable thing that I will ever learn about truck driving. And that's this: no matter how much experience you have, no matter how many miles you've logged, no matter what, at the beginning and end of every day, we are all made of dirt, man, and we can make mistakes. Fred made a really bad mistake, and it cost a lot. So I always keep that in mind. I try to sometimes, and it just really is helpful to me to know that when I wake up in the morning and I go to bed at night, I'm still made of dirt, and I can screw some stuff up really badly. So keep that in mind. You're human. You can make mistakes no matter how many miles you've gone, no matter how many people you've trained in your truck. I don't care what kind of knowledge and experience and professionalism you have. I don't care. You're made of dirt, man, and you can mess this stuff up. And when you do, it's often very, very big time. It's a really big deal when you're driving this equipment around. Stay humble, guys. Do a good job. We'll see you out there on the road.